And Kristi Noem was their Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security. She's up on stage giving a talk, and Alex Padilla, this Californian politician, Democrat, basically lurches forward and then gets arrested, and he turns himself into a martyr, crying in Congress about the heavy treatment.
It's pathetic. It's just pathetic.
Why are they doing that?
He knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
Let's make a scene. Let me get on TV. And, because they can't argue what we're doing. They can't honestly sit there and say, okay, ICE shouldn't remove criminal aliens from the United States. They're screaming and yelling about ICE arresting people and ICE enforcing the law and how dare they do this. Meanwhile, in 4 years under Biden, we just discussed it. Sex trafficking women and children skyrocketed, not a word.
Yes.
Thousands of children are being smuggled in the country every week. Over 500,000 children were smuggled into the United States, separated from their families, put in the hands of criminal cartels, smuggled in the United States. Not a word. 1,800 gotaways a day. Not a word. Apprehensions climbed over 10,000 a day. Not a word. Over 400 people on terrorist watch list crossed. They got apprehended. Not a word. But more than that, 2 million gotaways. More than 2 million people crossed the border. We don't know who they are, where they came from, why they're here, because they got away. Not a word. So they didn't care about the legal process then. They didn't care about justification then, right? Screw the legal process. Let them all in. We're not going to say we're going to let the border be open. We'll create the biggest national security vulnerability in this nation. We're not going to say a word. And all of a sudden, we're trying to enforce law. Now they're up in arms. It's disgusting.